Alrighty, so today we're back playing some more Tropico 6, and today we are on to the finale for the mission Superpower Defense. And regardless of how long this mission is going to take to finish, I am going to get it done in this episode, so this could be like a 2-hour long episode, but hopefully it's not going to be that long. Hopefully we can get through it without too much fuss. We might have to play like permanently on at least ×2. So we're still waiting for the heist to get through to steal the Winter Palace, and then we need to survive the war, which has just been raging this entire time. So I'm not sure how exactly that's all going to turn out for us. I believe it's early 2013, maybe 2012. I really wish that the Caribbean Trade Pact Association would show you how much longer you had to wait for this, but either way, oh, you know what we could do is, will this... So it's been only running for 6 months. So yeah, the beginning of 2013 is whenever we want to set up new trade deals. Or sorry, the beginning of 2016. This kind of gives us an idea of when the trade deals will change over, or how long we've been running that edict for. But anyways, we'll play on ×4 for now, because I don't know how much longer we're going to have to wait for this mission. Foreign forces are attacking again. I reckon that they're gonna come forward. Oh, looks like they're trying to change up their strategy. They're attacking from on over here. Oh no, that's 6. Can see all my forces spawning though. Looks like they're sort of splitting here. They're probably gonna try and run up this way. Look how many troops we have just marching down the street. This is by far the most effective military that I've ever set up, even though it felt like we set it up pretty quickly. Yeah, it doesn't feel like there's much that can really stop us. Yeah, they just rolled these guys over. Will they use our tunnels is the question. Yeah, they will, wow. I did not expect that. Oh wow, that's really annoying when that happens. But it did isolate one of the units, and they should lose to our troops there. It'd be crazy if these guys literally just 1v3'd, but I don't think... Oh wow, they're gonna 1v3 them. They almost pulled off... I feel like they would have pulled off that 1v3. That's really crazy. We should focus on getting our happinesses up as much as possible. Oh, the Caribbean happiness shot up because of the Caribbean Trade Pact Association. We need to do something about that. We should try and get everyone's happiness up like as high as possible. Let's set up a new cathedral. I guess over here in the industrial district, probably not a terrible idea. Ooh. I really like this spot. Let's go ahead and throw this on up here. We can do something like this. And then simply some... Ooh, you know what? I think that looks good. Cool. We have so much money that we can just slap these up to the max budgets. Done in confessionals, why not? Good old days levels up, that's pretty good. With this should really help out increasing up some of our happinesses, our overall happiness. Liberty, crime safety, we should get crime safety up. And I want to build more police stations, but I don't think... Nah, let's just build police stations. It'll just be too good to not... Yeah, these guys are not doing that good of a job, so we'll go ahead and just build up some quick police stations, and hopefully that helps staunch some of the terrible crime safety that we're... Well, it's not terrible, just... It's not amazing. Gotta do what we can. I hate this. This doesn't look that great. Oh, we can fit this here. That's actually pretty huge. It's kind of wasteful space, though. Considering the fact that there's like 3 whole blocks here. 3 whole squares that we can take advantage of there. I mean, screw it. We're just gonna do that. Let's do another one here. Let's quick build all of these. Let's go and research the police stations, which I think is Cold War. Yeah. Or the World Wars era. Max out the budget, put them on always on duty, and let's double up the shifts on all of them.
Score!
Oh, nice.
Hackers FTW.
I think that means that we get the Winter Palace? No. More foreign forces. Maybe from over here again. Nope. By China today. That's okay, we won't really focus too much on the fighting. Like, I don't think that there's any chance that they'll ever be able to contend with our troops. Do we not have a fire station? Did I never build a fire station? I kind of feel like I didn't. No, we did somewhere. This spot is like a good 3x3, but the only problem is that I want to use that 3x3 for something else. Let's instead destroy this road and reconstruct it to do something more straightforward, so that way we can place a new fire station here. Quick build that on up. Max out the budget. Get firefighting helicopters, high pressure nozzles. How are we doing on jobs? We have plenty of jobs, but we're running into homeless issues.
We successfully scanned the Winter Palace, although the high-intensity lasers vaporized the building in the process. My bad.
The good news is that we've been able to 3D print all 1,800 doors, 1,900 windows, 1,500 rooms, and 117 staircases. It's not that clear how they all fit together, though, so some assembly required. Haha, I made a joke. Okay, cool.
Frankly, I am glad to see the back of the Tsar's eyesore, Presidente. Nevertheless, you are an easy target, and the message is required to be sent.
It would be best for me if your soldiers stand still. Also, perhaps if they wore bright colors. My interest here is one of efficiency, da. Bullets are not cheap. Speaking of which, it seems I require a source of reasonably priced firearms and accessories. Cool. So I have a feeling, yeah, they hate us as well.
Presidente hates bullies. So when superpowers try to bully Tropico, Presidente says, no more trade for you.
So we made the Middle East, Russia, and China all hate us. I wonder if we're going to make the others hate us as well. Hopefully not. Either way. What was I about to do? Kind of forgotten, but let's go and check in on our high school. It's completely stocked full, so let's build another high school is what I'm thinking would be a good idea. Could build it there, but I think that's kind of a dumb looking spot. Perhaps right here. Could even do it one space back. Quick build it. And we can put some parks out in front of the high school. I think that'll look nice. Let's do this.
I have been thinking that we should protect our citizens, Presidente. At first, I considered inflatable suits for everyone. But then I remembered martial law.
With so many invasions, it would be wise to keep the people off the streets until the shooting is stopped, assuming that the shooting will stop. Will the shooting stop, Presidente? Please? Issue the martial law edict. I think we might do it. The only issue is, let's go have a closer look at it. Martial law, the big thing is decreases liberty by 35 and increases the chances of citizens becoming rebels. Decreases standing with all other factions besides the militarist by 15, right? And so what we're hoping for is that none of our factions are too upset with us. The religious faction, good old days, they get a huge bonus from that. The environmentalists, they don't really care too much. The intellectuals don't really care, they kind of hate good old days. The conservatives really like what we got going on. The industrialists like the right to arms. So I think we can pull this off. I think that we should do it as well. Let's go ahead and research it. And let's turn it on. Martial law. That's kind of crazy.
There's nothing quite like the feeling of power you get from declaring martial law. Curfews at night. Soldiers marching down the streets just for the hell of it. It's jackboot heaven. And if there's a pesky election coming that you might lose, it's the perfect excuse to cancel it. It's not an underhanded ploy, it's national security. If anyone complains that Tropico is no longer free, just show them the magnificent drop in crime statistics.
Nice. Okay. Let's do it, I guess.
Martial law has been a tremendous success, Presidente. Polls reveal that 9 out of 10 people threatened prefer these circumstances.
The people are much safer now. The buildings and roads and trees and things, not so safe. but the people are happy in their basements, making their own entertainment, like word games or charades. Charades? Either way, cool. I do like trying to do all the little side missions. I think it really adds to it. Let's do military education here, interactive education, and then let's also do more housing. So let's start with, oh, you know what? A comment recently, I think it was on the first episode, someone was saying that we had a lot of rich people. Look at wealth. Yeah, we have like a lot of rich people. And considering the fact that half our population, almost half, like a third of our population is at least rich, we should build some mansions. And I don't think that's a bad idea. And I kind of think that secure mansions will be cool for this sort of island. So let's set some secure mansions up. Bunker included. Cool, and instantly gets filled in. That's cool. Upper class. Increased surveillance adds an excessive amount of surveillance cameras. The building now has a low chance to uncover hidden roles of passing agents. They are among us, hiding in plain sight. Trust no one, not even your neighbors. Buy gold. Let's get increased surveillance on this. And then we can electrify it. And that means that we can leave it on the lowest budget and still get a housing quality of 100. Which means that this building is going to make us kind of a lot of money. $80 a month off of just
El
this.
Presidente fought the deadly computer worm that attacked on Wednesday and emerged victorious. The internet is safe again. We are in your debt, leader.
And with that, you know what? Why don't we just do more? Cool, that's pretty wild. So I want to do maybe even just a couple more. I just want it to kind of look really cool throughout here. Now the question is, oh, they're getting filled in still. Oh, they're still getting filled in. That's so cool. Electrify them, added surveillance. Every single one of them still gets a housing quality over 100. That's insane. That should really help out with money every single month. I wonder how courthouses are doing. The courthouse. Let's do due process. It's still going up, which is good. We should probably build a prison soon. I'm kind of thinking, how many criminals do we have? We don't have too many, but it would be nice to put them away for good. Let's just build one prison. Ideally, somewhere sort of far away. Did they actually destroy a building? They did. That's pretty impressive, not gonna lie. Hydroponic plantation went down as well, kind of annoying. That's fine. Are we being attacked by someone else? Russia. Oh, here their troops come. That's not amazing. Where are tanks at? Where are the tanks when you need them? Did we lose a troop there? None of our soldiers even died in that little skirmish.
This should be a good one, Presidente. It's practically a badge of honor for a Caribbean island to be invaded by the US of A.
And it should be easy too. You only have to sneeze to get globally policed these days. What if we invited their spokesperson for an official state visit? Then, when he least expects it, kick him straight out of the embassy. Americans get super frustrated by bad customer service. Have an embassy, invite USA to embassy, throw the USA or the US ambassador out of the embassy. Perfect. Let's go and do that real quick then. Easy peasy. Oh. We can do it right there. Quick build it. Invite USA. Expel. So we can't use this again for 59 months. That's kind of annoying, but I mean, I guess it's fine. Reduce import taxes, tourist fees. We should change this to special tax. I wonder how much Swiss money we can get up to. Oh, you know what? It's May 2016, so we can do the Caribbean Trade Pact Association again. Make sure this building's fully staffed. It is. Switch it over to reduce import taxes, and then let's go ahead and do it real quick. Just need to remember every 3 years, so next up is going to be 2019, next time we can do it. And we're getting electronics at negative 68%, shellfish, and gold. Those are really, really good. The gold, 146,000. Let's go ahead and do that. Shellfish is kind of whatever, so we might not do that one. But the electronics is really quite good. Let's go ahead and grab that. Cool, 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 cool. Now we need to wait for that to pop. Hold the line. Ambulant treatment, and I wanted to start moving everyone towards the industrialist faction, but I can't really think of a good way to do it. Maybe we do it with the radio station and we do tech talk, and then let's do the newspaper for a bit on this work mode. Next level. Cool. So we can watch this live. 290 environmentalist, 298 industrialists, and it should slowly start pushing them this way. The communists really hate us because of all the mansions we're building, so we should probably chill out on that for a bit. It's good to pay attention to these so you don't make people too upset.
We're on our last legs, Presidente. Conventional warfare has reached its limits. I haven't slept for hours.
But Presidente, there's a silver lining to every cloud, even a mushroom cloud. We'll never have a better excuse to go nuclear. Just think, a genuine deterrent with which to terrify the world. Also, I know a man who sells missiles cheap. He will give me a birthday discount. Cool, so he's probably talking about the broker. Lol. Let's go ahead and get a nuclear program then. Ooh, let's do the defense HQ as well. I kind of would like it to be somewhere cool looking. Grab that upgrade, I guess. Increases efficiency of each military and defensive building within the military strength radius. So each military and defensive building. So does that mean the defense HQ works as well? It reaches all the way out to here, so we should build the defense HQ around here. Looks like we're gonna have to place it here, I think. Yeah, I think there's a good spot. Let's do it one back and just put some parks out in front of it. Kind of thinking. Yeah, let's just do 2 of these and 1 of these in the middle. It's a quick build. We have so much money.
Tropico is a strong nation, and it deserves a strong military. That is why El Presidente has built us a defense headquarters for all our futures.
Nice. So let's see what we can change this over to. I haven't really built this building too much or used it. Increases attack range of all defensive buildings by 50% on base efficiency. Dynamic defense increases hit points of all defending squads by 25% on base efficiency. So that's good. Let's do that. Efficiency is only 30%. We need more people working in here. 150%. So it is getting the bonus from, what's it called, this building here. No, maybe it isn't. Let's look at efficiencies, workaholic, budget. It is getting the arsenal upgrade. That's insane. It just doesn't show it. Then let's go ahead and build a nuclear program. Oh, I'd be so sick if we could put it there. Might not really be able to put it around anywhere. We could maybe put it here by destroying these two roads and then having them run more snug up against the road like that. Up against these buildings. Can we put it here? Oh. Quick build that up as well. Does it get the arsenal upgrade as well? No. That's fine though. Let's max out the budget. And it cost us $340 a month to upkeep, but I think I want to do uranium enrichment. Electric power is decreased by 50%. So we'll lose 1,000 in total there. Right? On a medium budget. But with 3 nuclear power plants, we can upkeep the building for way less money. So maybe that's worth it. I'm not totally sure, but we're going to do it anyways. I've never done this, so I guess we'll see just how efficient it's going to be. It'd be really good if we could fit it around here somewhere. Right here would be cool. I think we move our steel mill over, honestly. We could fit this one here, which means that we'll need a road here. And can we fit this here? Terrain's too uneven. That is really quite annoying. I mean, we can just move it completely out of the way. We can even move it, like, here, honestly. Yeah, that's fine. And then all we gotta do is destroy these roads real quick and throw in a new nuclear plant. Reconnect some roads. Quick build. This so much money, it doesn't really matter what we do. Max out all the budgets and let's research this building. I've never researched this building before. Actually, there's been a couple of times where I researched literally everything. We just had so many research points, but I think this will be pretty interesting. So let's see, how much are these buildings? They cost a lot of money, so I don't think that we're really saving money here. Increases bomb production rate of the nuclear program by 20% on a medium budget. Holding base and lead shielding. Let's go ahead and grab both of those. Not enough knowledge, really. Go down here and max out the budget on this then. Decreases upkeep by 20%. Increases electrical power. Required electrical power. Research continuously generates 1 knowledge per day on base efficiency. Okay. So that's probably going to be pretty good for us. Let's see how many research points we're getting now. Okay. It'll probably shoot up quite a bit too. Let's wait until this is like completely stocked and actually churning out some electricity before we start switching over some of our nuclear power plants to help out here. Unemployed, we have 11, but we have plenty of jobs for everyone, I think. We need... No, everything should be fine. We should probably build at least one more office soon. Could probably build like another couple mansions as well. Probably do well. Kind of thinking one here like that. One here like that. It'd be really cool if we could make it run all the way to here, or like all the way out. I mean, why not do this and then do a clinic here?
Will
Quick
robots
build
replace
it.
your job?
Max out the budget.
An official palace statement says, it depends on how hard you're working, citizen.
Cool. So those are all still functioning rather quite well. Can we take these guys out yet? No. In 48 months still, that's kind of crazy. Politics. Yeah, we can't do anything with them yet. Raids. Commando garrison. Oh, we ended up stealing the Winter Palace. Let's see what it does. Uprisings will target the Winter Palace instead of El Presidente's palace. Increases, provides fun. I mean, we might as well build it, right? Seems kind of cool. No idea where this building comes from, but it does look pretty interesting. Well, I guess it comes from Russia, right? Would be cool there. What about, which way is the front? I feel like this is the back. I hope it's not the side. Oh, that's the way it goes. Let's just throw it down there. Cool.
Furthering the education of the Tropican people, our beloved Presidente introduces you to the concept of seasons. Just step inside the frigid Winter Palace.
Cool. Giving a service quality of 96 is pretty nice. It doesn't cost any upkeep. And we just make money off of it. That's pretty nice. Interesting, interesting. Military education. Let's see what... Yeah, we're pushing everyone towards the industrialist. All of these ones here. And that's how we want it to be. Let's go ahead and throw down a real quick restaurant here. Max out the budget, get the freezer upgrade. I reckon that you've got uranium. No, not yet. That's annoying. Let's build up a couple more Teamsters offices. I feel like that's probably our issue. Oops, not you. For 10 buildings. That's a lot of money, but screw it. And we have a lot of jobs. This will be interesting. Alright, so it's getting kind of annoying how they're able to burn these buildings down over here. So let's go ahead and do a real quick fort right here. And let's hope that this will sort of staunch the bleeding over on this side. So what we can do is repair. What does it take to repair that? Let's repair you as well, right? Can we not? Builder system, I guess. They burn this down as well. Oh wow, we're getting attacked by a tank. That's the first time I've ever really seen that. No one wants to work in a parking deck. Camera surveillance, I guess. This is getting a bit dicey. We are running into lots of troops, but I don't think that they'll ever be able to, like, truly conquer us. Maybe we throw down more army buildings. Why not? We have so much money. Almost 2019. We can almost do another... Ooh, look at that. Almost do another, another run of the good old... What's it called? I want to relocate this, but... can't quite do that. Look how many troops... We have 14... squads out and 2 tanks. Tanks just literally deleted those guys. That's insane. They're burning everything down. Oh, I'd be so sick if we could get a fort here. Ooh. Terrain too uneven. let's just try and relocate this to there. Relocate you just as far as we can that way. Oh, look at that. Can we fit a fort here now is the question. No. Ooh, what about like crooked like this? Nope. Let's move you up here then, I guess. Get rid of the road. What about a road that's like that? That's gotta work, right? That's just gotta work. Alright. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Let's do that. Quick build. Max out budget. Man the ramparts. Modern weaponry. Oh, we didn't need the arson upgrade. Whatever. We have so much money, it doesn't matter. They burn down buildings over here, so let's do that. And then let's get this area over here beefed up. Some more fortress. We can finally relocate you literally to the other side of the street, which is all I wanted to do. So that we can fit this fortress nice and snug up against this spot here. Quick build. Man the ramparts. Max out the upgrades. Modernize weaponry. Utility installations. What is offensive? Only available in multiplayer. Okay. Alright, so there's all of that. Let's see where they attack next time.
New genetically modified crops are a smash hit in the neighboring islands of the Pobreza Republic. Farmers say, we love paying for seed grain every year.
It looks like they want to come in from over here, so let's set up another fortress. We'll wait for them to pass on by and then do it. 2019. Ooh, weapons at plus 51%. Did I not do that before? That's way too good not to do. Let's come over to our customs office. Stimulate exports. Get weapons at plus 57% for the rest of the mission. That's really quite good. I feel like I missed that a long time ago. Should have had that set up way, way, way earlier. I bet these 3 squads could wipe out all 5 of these. Let's watch one fight real quick in the jungle. Nice, yep. 3 squads, wiped out 5 of theirs. Their entire army wiped out by 3 squads. Okay, so it looks like they want to try and come in from this side now. But real quick, let's come back over here. Let's get this fort up and running. Quick build. Max out the budget, man the ramparts, modernize weaponry, utility installations. So we have forts defending these 2 spots. Let's do another one over here. That's what we're probably going to need. Just depending on where they try and land and where they try and walk up at. Man, we have so much money, it's unreal. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Squads versus a tank. That's kind of spooky, but it's a Mark 1 tank. Man, our squads are so good. We didn't even lose a troop there. What are they burning down? Ah, here. So, of course, this is probably going to be a pretty good spot. Let's go ahead and set that up. With a new fortress. Oh, we can't quite. Does this give us any sort of leeway? Not really. We could come all the way out here, but I feel like that's just way too far out of the way. If we make this more snug, like this perhaps. Perhaps this will work. Oh, look at that. That is cherry. Max out the budget, man the ramparts, modernize weaponry, utility installations. These guys are all marching through the jungle here. Figure out where they're first gonna land, and we'll try and put troops or another fortress right there in their way. So they're trying to go for that stuff over there, but yeah, it looks like some of them are going up here, some of them are going to continue running this way. So right here is probably going to be our best bet, getting a new fortress here. Quick build, max out budget, man the ramparts, modernize weaponry, utility installations. We have a lot of vacant jobs, so let's go through and start hiring in new people for stuff like the logging camps. The shopping mall might as well. Let's go ahead and grab luxury outlets, air conditioning, more logging camp workers, nickel mines. Who wants to work in a nickel mine? Look at education. Yeah, we have over half the population educated, which is quite good. Getting this many new families and new workers and stuff is also going to make all of our offices generate more money, right? Because they generate money based on how many employed workers we have on the island. So
The
this is
palace
all...
denies any truth to global warming, climate change, or ozone layers. Changes in sea levels are merely the result of large mutant lizards.
These are all like paying doubly for themselves, right? Every worker we got coming in. Cool. That all should serve us quite well. Should be plenty of new money. 2021, I think, is when we get our next... No, it's probably going to be 2022 when we can do the... Oh, we can do it now. Let's just do it now. Hopefully we still have workers in our customs office. We do. Can we expel America? Not for another year. Let's go into reduce import taxes. Let's look at what trades we get. Sugar, sugar, nickel. That's not really that good. We can import nickel, though. We already have a nickel import. How many units of sugar is this? 58,000 units of sugar. 25,000 units of nickel. This nickel deal's almost done, so let's just pick this up, I guess. Good enough. Man, look how many troops we just got marching around our island. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. We're up to 16. I kind of want to get another tank building up and running. I feel like it'd be too cool. These guys are sadly... Oh, you know what we should do? A long time ago, I should have made an aircraft carrier. What am I doing? Max out the budget on this. Precision strike damage is increased by 50%. Fighter planes. Every attack run costs $1,000 before it can be initiated. Let's get that. That sounds amazing. It increases damage. Are you kidding me? Yeah, precision strike. That's amazing. I mean, what rebels want to rebel against us, right? Maybe it can actually help, what's it called, sort of get rid of, any of, like, the troops that are, like, enemy forces that are way far away and stuff. Try and put a port. Here's what I'm thinking. Well, no, because, yeah, they came in from here. Oh, man, they have a tank, and we have 4 squads here. Do these guys win, you think? This is going to be quite a battle, I would say. They destroyed that tank. Man, these troops are just too efficient. They wiped that entire army. I don't even think they lost like any troops really. That's insane. And what's really nice is these fortresses are stopping them from really like getting in and dealing any damage, right? So before they make it, these troops here, before they make it up and burn this mine down, they're gonna run into the fort. We probably have a lot of new homeless families, yeah, but most of them are well off, so let's build up a bunch of new well off housing. I kind of want to do something on this corner. Let's do that real quick. Let's max out the budget. Oh, we don't need to max out the budget, right? Yeah, let's just max out the budget. Solar panel windows, and that's good enough. So what I want to do is switch over one of you to uranium enrichment, which should decrease the budget of this building. We can build a bomb now, which costs a lot of research.
Competition to win a signed portrait of El Presidente. Penultimo! Congratulations, number 2! We knew 1,000 entries would suffice.
I'm not sure, but let's just put them all on uranium enrichment, honestly. Every single one of them, and I'm hoping that this is going to get us to that cap. I mean, it should, right? We're probably over the cap, which is a bit inefficient, but I mean, screw it. Rapid bomb manufacture increases the bomb construction rate by 50%, increases power required by 150. So double and a half is up 250. Let's do it. So they should make the bomb quite a bit quicker, right? At least I would hope so. We can definitely probably kick America out by now. Expel.
Do you know what my time is worth, Presidente? Every second of my life is worth thousands in sponsorship alone.
I've never been treated so poorly. I own my embassy too. I took it in faith that you'd left a chocolate on my pillow. Well, pal, I hope you're ready for boots on the ground, because that's how Uncle Sam rolls, just as soon as I get some shiny new guns. Cool.
Presidente, may I say it's a pleasure to watch you work. So many insult America, and so few survive the experience.
I'm a bit disappointed that we couldn't rile up the European Union, though. Those bloodless bureaucrats with their hundreds of years of infighting, perhaps they're too tired to care. I'll put some thought to it, though. Maybe we can take their euros yet. Okay. We'll have a nuclear bomb pretty soon. Amazing, amazing, amazing stuff. Look at ×4 speed. Let's see what it does. Pretty good. The precision strikes are just probably utterly decimating their troops too. Oh wow, they managed to get by this. That's really annoying. Goodbye. We need to build up a bunch of new modern apartments. Let's just start honestly slapping them down. Let's do one there. Max out their budget, solar panel windows. Let's do a couple of modern apartments. Here's what I'm thinking. 1, 2, 3, perfect. We can fit in 3. So I'm gonna do one facing this way, one facing that way, and then another one going this way. Max out the budget, solar panel windows. We need more electricity. So let's do something about that real quick. I mean, screw it. Let's do another nuclear power plant. This one here is what I'm thinking. We kind of can't. We actually can, though. We just get rid of this road. Quick build it. Max out the budget. Holding base on lead shielding. Spelling bee finally leveled up. That took so long. They burned.
Presidente,
Oh,
your nuclear program has gone too far. The world's elite will hardly stand by as you become a global threat.
you'll face the full military might of Europe just as soon as we've ironed out a few nagging legal details. In the meantime, we're sending our weapons inspectors to decommission you, even if they can't fail to find weapons that we actually know are there. Oh, they destroyed our nuclear program. That's crazy. That's really crazy, actually. Are any troops landing? They are kind of landing in really annoying spots. How many more? Oh, we need a lot more houses. Let's build just a bunch out here then real quick. We're moving so quickly. I really like this spot here. Max out the budget. Solar panel windows because I'm gonna like ×1 for just a little bit. Look at this. The entrance to the building is like snuggled right here. That's pretty cool looking. Let's do it again. Thinking over here though. You know, we can even do it again. I'm thinking like that. And then we can just park up all between this. How many troops are on the island, man? Let's build another set of tanks. It's 2022. I reckon we can. Nope, we gotta wait just a little bit longer before we can do the Caribbean Trade Pact Association. I bet these troops all here win.
Shame about the nuclear program, Presidente. Those EU bureau rats are total killjoys. But we've hit our financial target, so let's pop the champagne.
Time to cool these superpowers down. I prepared a bribe bun for just this situation, as most of these dingbats are as greedy as, well, as me, and I tell you, I bribe easily, so reach out to your worldwide friends with a little golden handshake. Bribe all hostile superpowers. Okay.
Canal Uno giving a shout out to the young people of
Presidente, I feel bad about our squabble. Such aggression and over nothing more than a little oil. I have a lot of oil, but too few friends.
How much Swiss bank money? 113,000. We only needed to have 10,000. So I wish to offer you a way to make amends. A token will suffice, a gesture of our unhindered friendship. You know, I have more money than any man could ever need, but no man can ever have enough respect. Demolish all oil-producing buildings. Cool, so let's do that real quick. And I know for a fact that we had just a few more, I think, over here. Oh. Honor is satisfied. You should be proud of your military, Presidente. Your forces are small but vicious, like an angry chihuahua. That was an excellent game. Now I think I shall use your money to buy a supercar, then drive it into a tree. We can laugh together at the trivial expense. Wow. Cool. Another new quest.
It is more shameful to distrust our friends than be deceived by them, Presidente. In this spirit, I offer the hand of friendship.
It is of course assumed that if you offer your hand in return, that hand will be stuffed with material wealth. Though we cannot take it with us, that simply increases the motivation to spend it quickly. Don't you agree? Cool. So let's do that. Fulfill export trade route with China. So I reckon that they're gonna have, yeah, they're gonna have like a terrible deal for us. Oh, we weren't stealing money, I don't think, with our, what's it called, were we? No, we weren't. But we can stimulate exports and try and get the best deal possible. All we need to do is sell them 3,000 cars. And so let's quickly build ourselves a vehicle factory. And quick build it there, and then let's build up a total of 3 hydroponic plantations. I think will be enough. So let's quick build you there. Just need a bit more room in these parts. Oop. Supposed to control shift click. Oh, I'm not doing the right crop, am I? Too late. And we needed rubber. Oh, it won't fit there. That is quite annoying. Quick build it there. Let's max out the budget. Let's change you to rubber. Change resource. Max out the budget there. You're the one that's going to rubber. Change resource to rubber. Selective breeding. Oh no, that's for corn though. Oh, we didn't change this, did we? Rubber, change resource. So let's go over to here. Almost natural, we're doing almost free of nature. Bigger buckets, might as well.
We all know
That's good
that
enough.
El Presidente hates bullies. So when superpowers try to bully Tropico, Presidente says, no more trade for you.
Let's max out the budget there. Crash test dummies. Let's grab that. Fully automated assembly. Removes 2 job positions. Increases efficiency by 30. Requires additional electrical input. Then we can do the improved emissions test because I reckon that the environmentalists, oh, they're not too upset with us. We have freaking, what's it called, turned on martial law, and look, we still have a 70% support. This is crazy. This is like really, really, really great island. Chinese trade route. So now all we need is steel and rubber to get into that. And yeah, things are looking still pretty good. America's attacking us. It's kind of spooky. I reckon that they won't make it that far either. Rebuild an iron mine. Let's go and quick build it. Iron mine. Oh wow. Well, there goes the neighborhood. Should really put something here, honestly, but I reckon it's not going to be too important. All we need to do is sell a handful of cars. Let's do the Caribbean Trade Pact Association again. Trade weapons to America for 76% up? That's insane. Why is it so much? Let's go and do stimulate exports. It's already on that. That's insane. Let's do that. Not enough trade licenses. Let's get rid of this one then, because we found a better deal. We can import uranium. We can import cocoa. How's uranium looking? Not too amazing. And then more uranium. Nothing too crazy this time. We could import a bunch of coconuts, but I mean, whatever. I kind of like the idea of the uranium deal though, because, let's look at reduced import taxes. 73% off, $250,000 over the course of 32 trade ships. Maybe not worth. Wow, it says that we're gonna win this fight too. I really doubt it. There's no way we win this fight. There's absolutely no way. Only 2 infantry squads are attacking it though. Being attacked on all sides here. Don't tell me this is a steel mill that doesn't have what we need. We need more iron. What I think we might do is come to our iron mines and let's actually modernize this one. Then let's max out their budgets, waste not protocol, smelt everything. As soon as they land, like they just get deleted instantly. Just too efficient. Anyways, let's see. I want to find more iron mines. Let's just click through iron mine, modernize, iron mine, modernize, max out budget, waste not protocols, smelt everything. What are you? A gold mine, nickel, uranium, iron, modernize. Max out budget, waste not protocol, smelt everything. Any more enemy forces? There's one, but they shouldn't be much of an issue much longer. No one wants to work in the logging camps, or what's going on? Or are we running out of trees? Uranium, aluminum, nickel. I think the nickel mines are going to be good to modernize as well. We can max out their budgets. We can also change all of our nuclear power plants to electricity focus because we don't need to try and, what's it called anymore? Enrich our uranium for our nuclear bomb. So it's not too important anymore. Automated overseer increases efficiency by 5 or 10%. Let's look at other things. Coal, what is their upgrades? Filter systems. Iron mines, we're already doing coal, nickel, iron, nickel. Okay. It's nothing too crazy, nothing else. Let's modernize one uranium mine and let's see what its upgrades are. Protective sphere, kind of whatever. Max out the budget there. We're also going to need a new substation over here, so let's just slap it down. Okay, we are running into money issues, I think, so we might need to sort of chill out here for a bit. $200,000, maybe we don't. Maybe we need to send more forces forward. Man, these forts are kind of making me proud. Like, they're really putting up a good fight. I think this fort literally might delete the entire enemy. Yeah, it's going to delete everyone that tried to make it by them. That's pretty good. I kind of like hearing these noises, though. It's just more cool stuff to see. 80% support? Why is it so high?
Is it siesta time yet?
Is it siesta time yet? WoW's approval's 100% faction influence, relative happiness. So this is huge. This is like the greatest example of this I've seen, right? So if you want, like, if you're wondering why your support is the way it is, you can click on like individuals around, right? And then you can hover over their approval and you can see what's changing this. So he's getting +6 personal experience, even though we turned off elections, right? Like, you really can't have elections. He has a high personal experience, relative happiness. So that means that our relative happiness is above the Caribbean happiness. So that's pretty huge. And then on top of that, our faction influence is +69 here. So because of the factions, yeah, he's a diehard communist, which isn't great, right? But he's a diehard militarist, and he likes the environmentalists. But because he's a diehard militarist, they're getting +100. They have like maxed out like happiness here, faction support from this faction. So it's just giving us like lots of approval from anyone who's a militarist, and most of the island is. So that's really huge. I reckon we can even go through and switch our newspapers back to Gunny. It's probably gonna be pretty good. Can good trade deal finally went through. And this ought to be a bit more of an interesting fight, I would say. I mean, maybe not. They might just get completely mopped up before they ever even get close. We are also running into, yeah, the environmentalists really hate us. Let's go and check that out. Yeah, 0 because of all the factory mines, the automated mines we put up. Let's go to the broker and see if he can help us out here. Nothing here, but we have $143,000, so we can just make everyone really happy with us. So let's refresh
Few
this.
opportunities came up.
And let's do it.
Nothing illegal. Well, nothing that can be proven to break any laws.
Let's refresh until we get a not convincing talk, but the other one.
Now, I don't want to alarm you, but I came to see you as soon as do any of these offers look good to you? Would any of these be of interest to you? It's all strictly above board, of course.
So this one right here, stage of distraction. We can go ahead and pick this up.
Presidente,
You put the Earth first, and now everyone is.
Cool. How many forces are on their way to just completely destroy them? They didn't even deal any damage to any of our troops in that fight. That's insane. We could probably do Caribbean Trade Pact. No, it's pretty close though, I hope. What's up with this over here? Rebuild you. I don't think there's any more military buildings that I really need to do. No, I think we have everything. But let's go and destroy this building because I don't think that we're really going to need this. Like, what are the raids going to do for us? Literally nothing. So let's destroy this building. We're not going to need that. What other buildings do we have that are up? Aircraft carrier, defense HQ, that's all good. I wonder if we ever found a foreign spy on our island. Nope. Just have a lot of homeless families. Let's try and get a couple more houses down. What's up with this? Where's all of our uranium at, guys? How much longer until we finish this trade deal with China? We still need kind of a lot of cars. Should I just import some cars? Can import cars at kind of a loss, but we can come up here to the customs office. We're already reducing import taxes. Let's grab these 2,000 cars just to get the trade deal out of the way. And then we can go back to special tax. Perfect. Oh, a tank just spawned here. I bet this one tank can mop up literally this entire army. Don't tell me he does it. He literally just killed them all by himself. That's insane. That's so insane. Another new quest.
I trust that you are suitably chastised, Presidente. Or should I unleash my special troops, those trained in pain management?
Of course, there is an alternative. We both understand how money works, so rest assured that any donation you see fit to make will be appreciated by my heirs. So, we only need to have 10,000 Swiss bank money, and have money in the treasury, and bribe them for 10,000 and then 100,000, so
Ah,
I mean, it's fine.
damn it. It's hard to stay mad at you, Presidente. Call me sentimental, but I remember all the good times.
Say, why don't we make this another one of those good times? If I correctly recall, there's a common theme to the memories I favor the most. Oh yeah, money. Spend a little to befriend a little. Is that something that people say? Spend a little to befriend a little? That's kind of cool. Anyways, fulfill import trade route with USA for oil. Easy
Thank
peasy.
you, Presidente. Your insults are forgiven. So let us drink to friendship. Nostrovia.
Ostrovia. I don't know what that means. Anyways, I gotta say, this seems like the best mission in the entire, like, out of everything I've done. This, and I like Speakeasy. Those two missions seem like they were just like the most well crafted, and like this one's had like ups and downs and like different just cool moments going on, I would say. This is by far, I think, my favorite mission. If you ever need weaponry, here is the card of my new friend in the supply business. If you are like me, you must prefer to have more guns than your enemies. My enemies have many guns. Do svidanya. Do svidanya. Ah, cool. So we need to import oil from America. And I reckon it's going to be a terrible deal. Oh, at 80% off. That's so insane. Fulfill import trade route with America. So that's going to take 5 whole ships. But look at that. Let's go see what we can get this down to. Reduce import taxes. 90% off. $666,000. Oil usually gets sold for $7,400 for 1,000 units, and we're buying it for only $740 for 1,000 units. That's less than most goods in the entire game. Like, let's sort by, yeah, that's we're buying oil as like cheaply as we buy hides for almost. That's pretty insane. Let's go ahead and just pick up the 5,000. We can get rid of something. We could do, let's almost ran out, the cheese. The cheese deal's probably not making us a whole lot of money. And then oil, 5,000, and then we can do Caribbean Trade Pact Association, still not. So, we're about to finish this entire mission. That's pretty cool. Oh, we still need to bribe the EU, and I don't know what they want. Just have to give it a bit of time. The blockade is lifted, finally. Tropico is being attacked by China. Yeah, every army that they send gets completely mopped up in like 2 seconds. They first run into a fortress, which just wipes out like 2 or 3 entire units, and then I bet our bombers are just like mopping up a bunch of them. Yeah, look, only the tank made it by there. I bet every single unit is gonna... Oh no, those guys made it by too. They're probably gonna get blown up by the jet though. I don't know if we'll spot the jet. Maybe the jet will come destroy this. No. Either way, it's fine. So now we just need a little bit of time. Yeah, it's impossible for them to like really take us down, and yeah, everything's just insane. What's up with this? Vacant homes. And we need more well-off housing, so let's just throw down a couple more well-off houses. Yeah, no one even wants to live in the mansions. That's kind of unfortunate, but I guess it's fine, honestly. We can do something, I'm thinking, like this, and then like that. And then throw in some parks behind each of these. I feel like I should have done this the opposite way. I feel like it'll look cooler, but that's fine. And that should be enough, honestly. Yeah, we have more vacant homes than there are families that need them. New quest. Cool.
What's that, Presidente? You'd like to forget that unpleasant incident with the nuclear missiles? Wouldn't we all?
I think I have rules and regulations. I think I have a rules and regulation guide for a situation like this. Ah yes, they found my nukes. Now what do? It's a PSA classic. I can mail it to you for a small shipping fee. Oh, and please enclose a postal order to cover the bribe. Ah, so we need to turn off bells to bullets. We need to turn off martial law, the rights to arms, and military police. Okay, I guess we can do that. Let's go to edicts, and we can turn off... Ooh, we can do Caribbean Trade Pact Association again. Let's turn off martial law. Let's turn off military police. Let's turn off right to arms.
This all seems to be in order, Presidente. 1 bribe, plus a completed bribery form in triplicate, 4 passport photographs, and the processing fee.
We can't give you your nuclear missiles back, however. I'm sure you understand. Not every nation can have nuclear capabilities. Where would the world be if we were all equal, Alright, that's fine though. China's trade route and the trade route with America. So, just a couple more... Oh, there's China. Cool.
I appreciate your generosity, Presidente. There is more here than was asked for.
You are an exceptional diplomat.
I will accept your donation as a token of respect, perhaps in return for the careful and conscientious methods of attack we recently employed. If you meet any members of the media, please inform them of China's friendliness. Sure thing. Ambassador Zhang. Cool. What a pretty fun mission, not gonna lie. We lose a bit of support there, but I reckon that support will go up with a bit of time. Let's check out... I bet Liberty went up pretty significantly. Crime safety's like whatever, but Liberty I bet went up a bit. No, maybe it didn't. No, we need to have... Let's see if we can turn on the right times. Oh, it doesn't change anything, so let's turn that on. Military police. We don't need martial law. Any other edicts that I want? I don't really think so. That should be fine. Now we just need to fulfill the trade route with America, and that's literally just wait for a couple more ships to come through. Let's try and speed this up a bit by researching advanced boat services and turning that on. That'll speed up the ship of the speed of the freighter. So I think it went down by a couple of months, which is pretty significant. We did, oh no, we did the Caribbean Trade Pact Association, but I didn't look at any of the deals. Weapons at 125,000 or 125%. That's insane. That's so insane. So let's cancel the deal to America. Let's zoom in here. Stimulate exports. For 25,000, we're making a million, like $500,000 more. We're selling them for 33,000 when they're normally sold for 15. That's really, really crazy. All right, let's finish this mission on up now. Yeah, we did a pretty good job. This was a really, really fun mission. Oh, we should come down here and change this to reduce import taxes. And then if I was gonna continue playing this, I would invite every single embassy or every single superpower to an embassy at this point and just make them all friends. Because we did make a lot of money off of all these weapon deals. It's pretty cool. I bet after every single one of, like, every time we finished one of these, like, bribes, I bet that they all were giving us, like, trade deals and stuff, but I, like, missed out on them. What's going on? Why do we not have uranium, guys? Oh, there it is.
Why, thank you, Presidente. This cash-stuffed envelope is one of the weightiest I've ever received.
Nice. I shall put it with all the others. One day someone's gonna find that mattress and have themselves a really good night. Consider us even, Presidente, and I look forward to doing business with you. Or look forward to future business with you. And I reckon that this is the end of the mission, so let's try and turn this to game speed 1.
The citizens are demanding elections, Presidente.
Let's deliver an amazing speech. All of our happinesses are up really high, but faith happiness seems to be the lowest right now. Praise a faction. Let's praise the militarist, of course. Blame someone. We don't need to blame anyone. Promise an improvement of nothing.
I love bribes. Men, women, pets. They all betray you, Presidente. But bribes? Bribes you can trust.
And it looks like we pulled it off. The confidence trick of the millennium. 10 million rounds of ammunition spent to fill our bank accounts, like fireworks on the 4th of July. I tell you what, we should do business again, once the planet's calmed down. But yeah, that was a really, really fun mission. So let's go ahead and click on win the game.
And so our tale of global corruption comes to an end, with everyone suitably bribed and your legend significantly elevated. This story speaks to Penultimo. As everyday people go about their lives, scraping money together for the occasional luxury or treat, titans stride the earth behind them, too big to fail, too large to even be seen. Life is different for the winners, Presidente. Let us hope that this will always be so.
That's my favorite mission by far.
You have done it, Presidente. Victory is ours. I mean, victory is yours.
Cool, that's so cool. And we still get the trade deal for the weapons. That's pretty interesting. 2027, I feel like we did a pretty darn good job of it. Yeah, that one was really, really fun. But either way, so this next, like, mission series that I'm going to be working through is, I believe, the referendum. Let me check real quick. Yeah, the referendum. So, we're working through the referendum, and then I think it's the 1%ers, and then finally there's one more series. I think it's, what is it called? Oh yeah, Battle Royale. And Battle Royale seems like you gotta pull all the tricks out of the book to beat that one, and it goes through all of the eras, so that one seems like it'll be the most interesting. So I reckon that these next 3 mission series are gonna be pretty fun. Hopefully they're as fun as this one. This one was so much fun. I don't know what it is about it, but I just had a lot of fun playing this mission. All sorts of really, really cool stuff was going down, and we made an island that, to me, I feel like it looks pretty good, and it functions really well. All sorts of just really interesting stuff was happening. Like, let's play, and everyone had cars the entire time. Literally every single person had access to driving cars for like most of the series, or most of this episode. Most of the series. Series of episodes. It was just really, really cool. Never bumped that up. But yeah, and then we had soldiers, the army bases, we had tanks rolling around, planes flying around, soldiers marching around, turned off elections. Even if we would have left the elections running, like, everyone still would have supported us. And we just made boatloads of money the entire time. Half from just abusing, like, the trade system with our customs office, and just like what the mission would let us do, and then just having like a really strong economy. Like, we have chocolate factories, we have furniture factory over here, a cannery. We were producing weapons, supplying our own militants with our own weapons that we were producing. At the very end there, we set up a vehicle factory. We were producing leather in this crocodile farm. All sorts of really, really cool stuff. It was just really cool. And then we were generating a lot of money off of our offices and stuff too. Let's check out the courthouse. Only 317. I don't think this last episode we built a single office, but let's look at the numbers. 663 off consumer business, and that's how many families live in houses. Let's go and look at the other ones, the main ones. Corporate business. 807. That's a lot of them too, because this is like the base work mode. So $2 per employed citizen on the island. That's pretty good. And then we have official business up to 443 per month. That's pretty good. So let's look at some of the older ones. $177,000 generated from this in its lifetime. Let's look at the bank. Private banking, 446. And then the national bank, 685, which is, as we've seen, pretty much the cap. But either way, that's $1,000 per month from just the banks alone. And then most of our offices are getting pretty close to 1,000. All sorts of really, really cool stuff. We had a lot of the buildings on the maxed out budgets. We had a bunch of cathedrals and stadiums, and everyone was getting influenced by all of our, what are these called? Media buildings, which I haven't really done this too much throughout most of these series lately. We also had a shopping mall with the luxury outlets upgrade, so let's go and look at the goods that it had in it. All these different food types. It had chocolate, electronics, furniture, cars, cigars, weapons, all this stuff that people could buy, only if you're filthy rich, but still people could buy. And wow, this is the first time that a shopping mall's actually generated money for me. It feels like every time someone goes in, they're spending $35, which is pretty cool. Ambulance treatment on our hospitals, a new clinic, just so much cool stuff. So much cool stuff. And even though, like, I was kind of cruising through a lot of this stuff very quickly, I was also being, at least trying to be, as like conscious as I could of creating really cool looking like areas. Like, imagine living in a house where you have your own bunker and you live on like military island, no one can vote. I think this is a pretty good looking spot. Usually around mansions I put like parks and stuff, but for this area I figured that just like straight roads would look good. I was supposed to put a park there, but I didn't, but I think we can skip past it for now. We have on the good old times edicts, so everyone's wearing like old looking outfits. Look at this very lively main road here. That's looking pretty good. Oh yeah, you go to school and you get a militant education, which is pretty interesting. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope it was informative, because this mission, I could definitely see how this mission would be like one of the more difficult ones to pull off. Just because there's like a lot of like sort of nuanced things, and you have to set up a strong economy if you want a strong military. And with that strong military, I could see how it could have easily gotten to the point where like the enemy armies would be sort of rolling over you. Yeah, let's go and look at our armies real quick. All the different things that we had going for us. First off, Commando Garrison, provide tactical insight, increases the hit points of all military squads by 20%. That's why, like, this is the reason that a lot of our soldiers were like 1v5ing and stuff, like absolutely crazy numbers. We also had the fort with the upgrade, arsenal. The arsenal upgrade increases military and defensive buildings within the military strength radius by 25%, so all of these blue buildings were getting a plus 25% efficiency bonus, and these were the only ones that were sent to engage attackers. The rest of our military buildings that were away from this area were sent to defend buildings because they didn't get that upgrade, so we want our attackers, the ones getting all these bonuses, to lead the charge, right? We had reactive armor on our tanks, which upgrades them to the Mark II. I'm not sure if you noticed when we zoomed in, sometimes you would see like the enemy tanks, and they were like old looking tanks from like World War I, but ours were like, you know, modern tanks, which is pretty cool. We also had the defense HQ set on dynamic defense, increases hit points of all defending squads by another 25%. So that's 25% there, and then another 20% bonus to hit points there. Then we also had our weapons factories. We had 2 of them, and both of them were set to supply military. Increases the efficiency of barracks, forts, guard towers, watchtowers, and the palaces increased by 10% on medium budget, but it's capped at 30%, so we were stacking modifiers, and we were getting the maxed out modifier bonus from just 2 weapons factories. And it doesn't count towards the army bases, but it was counting towards our barracks. So let's look at their efficiencies. Budget modifiers, so maxing out the budget, the arsenal upgrade, supply military, and then on top of that, they were also getting hit point bonuses from these 2 buildings. So all sorts of really crazy stuff. So our troops were just absolutely mauling them. It's pretty interesting. Let's see if we can customize this. Yeah, I think this looks like as good as we can really get it. So look. Oh! I think we needed to complete this mission to get this. I've never had this customization. So usually you only have like a chain link fence, but now we have like a concrete barrier. That's something that I've always really wanted. I think that's where I think this mission is where we got it. I really hope it is. I think it looks really sweet. Yeah, Presidente's palace looks pretty militant, I must say. But either way, I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to leave a like. And if you want to follow along with the rest of the Tropico 6 100% series, I'm going to be going through and getting every single achievement, completing every single mission. And if you want to stick around for that, then be sure to subscribe. Peace.